Just call it what it is it's a fucking Dookie Boy round. Fucking 5,000% of fucking Dookie Boy round. God damn, what you need to see to fucking wake up? Does the shit paddle have to slap you right in your fucking face for you to snap out of your stupidity?
Hello again, my loves. Back in the mother bitch realm to fucking report in with some more bullshit. The beard's definitely getting out of control. Ah, fuck it. It looks like it's getting in control, baby. Yep, still looking good. Anyways, I wanted to talk about Bohemian Grove. Bohemian Grove. Alex Jones snuck into Bohemian Grove and witnessed them during their cremation of care or whatever. And and all this like stupid RP shit. Like literally, it's like being at a role playing event, bro. Like it was just the corniest, stupid little fucking. It's like, oh, that's what the elites are doing, guys. Look, they're doing seance. They set that up to make you fucking straw chewing retards believe that they're little spellcasters and they're doing bad. They're worshiping Babylonian. Why do you guys give in to the drama of this shit show? Like, even if they were, okay, they're a bunch of cornballs wearing fucking tan robes in the wood, throwing crayons at each other, talking about lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here with that little corny ass shit. And I can call it corny shit and know that I'm in the right just based off what I've observed from it. First off, you're talking about the wealthiest people on the fucking planet. You're talking about some of the wealthiest people in existence going to these, and that's the best they could do is this shitty looking stone owl in the middle of a fucking shitty forest. That's the best that these our billionaires can do is that. Did you guys see the recent video? Somebody snuck back into it. Totally shows it for what it actually was the whole time. This dude sneaks back into it. Looks like it hasn't been attended to in 20, 30 years. Looks like an old movie set that's been forgotten. Did that anybody that's seen that more recent Bohemian Grove video? Did that cross your guys' mind? Did you think I'm looking at an old movie set? This ain't the altar to some god that matters so much to them. Look at it. It looks like it was used in the Alex Jones situation to put on that little fucking role, that little fake moon landing scenario for humanity. They did that and then forgot about it. It's just some old shitty looking statue in the middle of the woods now with dirt all over it. Everything looks upside. Looks like it hasn't been attended to in 20 years. It was a fucking movie set. If this was the altar of one of their main gods that they're worshiping and it's so important to them and it wasn't just a movie set to deceive and misdirect people, why did they let it go to shit like that? You're talking about they could pay 1,000 people $1,000 a second to maintain them woods if they want to. You're talking about this is the most important altar or this is some high level importance to them. This is a fucking movie set, bro. Used in an Alex Jones thing to get you guys to think Alex is some fucking truth teller. Maybe it was even being done unbeknownst to him. Maybe he thought he was pulling a fast one, sneaking in there, and they knew about him and let him in so that they could play the show. I don't know. All I can say is that I do know you're talking about people that are technically infinity heirs. They're not billionaires or trillionaires. They're infinity heirs because they're the ones that print the money. They're the ones that our governments borrow money from. Like it's ridiculous. Further into debt with these demons. Keep going, because the demons run it. So why wouldn't they rig the show to work out for them? Like, so ridiculous. So fucking ridiculous. But anyways, these people are infinity heirs. And this is an important. Why does it look dilapidated and 20 years old then? Because I think after they were done using the movie set in the little Alex Jones premiere, they didn't give a fuck about it. It used its purpose up. I guarantee you go to some of these people's homes and the decor on their fucking dining room walls would be more fancy than the shit they set up out there in the woods. I don't give a fuck about none of that. That shit was a show to misdirect people and make people think crazy shit. Oh, no, guys, the elites, they're over there casting magic spells. It's like, they don't have to. Have you guys walked around and seen how stupid and gullible people are? You could get people to believe anything. All you gotta do is show them a cartoon. You think they're casting magic spells? No, people are just on average fucking naive and retarded. They don't need to cast magic spells. Obviously, Because the same lies that they tell me, I notice, other motherfuckers don't notice. I'm the minority. I'm the weirdo in the reality. I'm the little 0.1%. The average motherfucker goes right over there. They don't see through the bullshit. They're naive. They're just, I don't know. It is hard. I mean, if you've never experienced evil yourself, I guess maybe they grew up in a perfect little home. I guess it would be hard to believe that people at a high level in society could be evil. Like, it's very difficult to believe because you think, how did they get there? And then while they're there, there's no cops arresting them. Like, the naivety is strong because it's done very well. It's done very well. It is hard to believe that a small handful of people are evil and demonically controlling humanity from behind the scenes. But again, man, follow the money. Follow, like, eh, some would argue the money don't matter. I argue it definitely matters. It's the carrot used by the mind virus to control his puppets. So it absolutely matters, money. And well, we're in a monetary system, so it matters that way. I can't go and get my grill fixed without no fucking money. I can't pay my bills without no fucking money. I can't eat without no fucking money. So yeah, money's everything in this shithole realm. Maybe if we wisen the fuck up and got rid of the monetary system, and we don't need a barter system. What do you need? What do you need in your life? You need food, water, and a place to sleep. Outside of that, everything else is stuff you want. I want those new Nikes or those new Jordans or some stupid physical shit. I want that the new Lamborghini or the new. What do you need? You need food, water, and a place to sleep. Humanity still hasn't figured this shit out. Isn't that crazy to you guys? Like, doesn't that boggle your mind? Like, you got motherfuckers spending billions and billions and billions pretty much on nothing because nothing ever changed. We stay in the same stagnant. But anyways, on crazy shit that makes no sense, like teaching Iraqis transgender. They would chop your head off if you were transgender over there in Iraq. You could go teach it. It's like, it's almost poking fun at our level of stupidity with these things too. It's like, it's not just dominating us, it's dominating us and laughing about it. It's like, huh. People really are just fucking stupid, naive, and dumb. That's really what this shit boils. Like, man, motherfuckers are just naive and stupid. Yeah, the human avatar is it's capable of becoming aware of the enemy, but on the whole, is very naive and stupid, and just believes whatever it's told, and that's that. That's the reality we're in. Bring another one of those things into this realm. It could end up a conscious human and hate the fucking reality, or it could end up an unconscious human and you would end up hating your kid because they're just another fucking NPC that thinks the government loves them or something. In this reality, man, you can be evil and brag about it and still get away with it. It's like, what the fuck? You can be evil and belittle humans, even right in their own language, and still get away with it. Isn't that weird? How's that possible? Like I said, I can't sell a bag of weed without some scenario where people wearing like fake hats with hair on them and fucking mustaches and shit. Like, just corny. So like, dude, I'm a fucking 16-year-old kid selling some weed. I could take y'all down the road 5 minutes and show you somebody that's selling crack. You guys are like heroes or something, fucking with this teenage kid smoking. Anyway, like, I can't get away, but these demons can get away with the most evil horrors every day. And it's just like, oh, but they own the system. It's like, man, is there anybody that's going to reveal these motherfuckers that's in a place of power ever? That's what I say. It's impossible. How's every single one of them on their team? Have they all been blackmailed? Do they have videos of all of them, like, humping goats or whatever they do? Like, where's, I had a folder somewhere around here, to talk about. Did I do a word wizardry video after all my videos came? I can't remember, but I'm going to quickly, I'm going to go over the ones that I've written down or the comment that I wrote. I can't remember if I made a word wizardry video, but this thing's so evil that it permeates even in the language we use every day. Like, how's that possible? And it still gets away with it. Even then, it's like right in our face. It's like, how does nobody see this evil? Word wizardry, a very interesting phenomenon in this realm that sort of proves its creator as a sick sadistic demon. Hello. That's how we greet each other. It's either he low, you could break it up, the etymology of it that way, or hell oh. I always say oh must be the god of this realm because we say hell oh, we say oh my god, oh Lord, but why do we greet each other with a word containing hell in it? Or are we saying hail oh? Hello. If O is the god, we could be saying hail oh. It's funny how the word can be seen that many different ways. It's a 2-syllable word with fucking 5 letters in it. And already it can be seen. And a lot of these words are like that. You could see them 3 different ways. Anyways, oh my God, oh Lord, oh God. And Eastern folks say, oh. I did remake a video, but did I do that? I can't remember. Whatever, it doesn't matter. If you've already seen this, just skip this video. Good morning. Morning. Last time I checked, morning, it wasn't a good thing. Why the fuck do we say good morning to each other when we greet each other in this fucking reality? Like, how does that make sense? And we say, oh, that's just, it's so normal to people that they don't stop and think, but why did we choose that word? Because that word already exists over here and it's something negative. So why are we choosing that word? It's just there was an infinite amount of other words we could have chosen. So it never makes sense. And it's always negative every time. It's negative every time. It's never something positive. Or I think I found one word once where it seemed kind of positive, but that was it. The rest of this bullshit. Hell, oh, and good morning. And you're in your days of the week. Days, D-A-Z-E, days of the week, W-E-A-K. Dazed and weakened. You're in the days of the week. Yeah, look around, motherfuckers are. But it's right in the language, and people still would look at me and say, man, you're crazy. Even though I'll hit the nail on the head 10 times in a row, they'll still say I'm crazy. You're in your days of the week. If I was trying to control you, I would want you days and weekend too. And the weekend is called the weekend. Aren't you exhausted on the weekend? It's like right in the language. You're going to work. You're going to be weakened. And then bless you. Be less you. That's what that breaks up into. Be less you. That's like the complete opposite of what we were trying to say. But anyways, follow me. Fall low me. It's never raise high me or it's never anything good. It's always fall low and be less and days of the week. It's just like, what is this bullshit ass fucking grimy ass fuckboy reality? Follow me. Don't follow me. Raise high me, if anything. My goodness. Government. Well, we all know that is to govern the mind. Government. To govern the mind. Yeah. Their chin can govern these nuts too. That's funny. I would leave that in the comment. I used to copy and paste this on channels, the same comment to wake people up to like the word wizardry thing. And I had that in there. They can govern these nuts too. Their chin can go. Freedom. I want my freedom. It's funny. Oh, actually, a channel I subscribed to recently, I was just watching it. Oh yeah, Born into a Corrupt Society or whatever, or into a corrupt 9 to 5 or something like that. Born into, I can't remember, but I just recently subscribed. He had brought up his two most hated, the New Year's and 4th of July. And he made a great point. He's like, I hate the 4th of July. We're sitting there celebrating freedom when we don't even got it. That's how dumb people are, man. Like, we're in a slave system and we're celebrating our freedom while we're in it. I want my freedom. And it's even in the word freedom. It's even in the word. You're free. If you are free, then you are worth nothing. If you are dumb, then you will be easy to control too. I am not free or dumb, and I hope you aren't either. I'm worth more than this dookie boy Rome could ever afford. Knowledge. No ledge. No ledge. Knowledge is an endless rabbit hole of partial truths, but never a solid one. Wisdom. Like, these are very powerful words in this, like wisdom. And if you break it up, it's wisdom. Dumb is piss. Okay. Innocence. In no sense. Why is it always negative though? Seriously. Why isn't it ever in high sense? Spiritual. Spirit you all. Spear at you all? That's what it sounds like. Spiritual. Sounds like an attack on everyone taking the stance of spiritual. Intelligence. Intel agents. Ever hear of Agent Smith? Keep searching for the truth and you will meet him eventually. Love, life, live, and lived. These are like huge words in our realm. It's like, what is this thing called we're doing? Life. Like the whole realm is called this. What is the most important thing in the realm? Love. That's such an important word in this reality. Live, lived. These are huge words. These aren't like little half-assed words we use. Like these are big words to describe big things. Love, life, live, and lived backwards are evil, evil, and devil. Like evil, evil. Like, what is this fucking, like, it's never good, happy, joy. Lived backwards is devil. Why do we refer to it as masturbate? Masturbate, bait. So is our sperm bait to bring more? And it's called soul lure system. Solar system. Soul lure system. In the real world, the real world got you. The World Wide Web got you. Did a real world to lure us into its system? Why is our semen, the letter C or the C, like the water C, semen, referred to as bait? Are we the ones trapping souls into the soul lure system? Technically, it's the female figure that is the bait to bring souls into this realm. The female figure and the male sex drive. Technically, you say the female and male sex drive is the bait used to bring more souls into this trap. Sometimes bait feels really good. It wouldn't work if it didn't feel good. If it hurt, you wouldn't enjoy it. Of course it feels good. It's bait. It's going to taste like heaven. Some folks say time is an illusion. I would go as far as saying so is death and life. Time. If you break up time, it's timey. Clock. See, lock. Time is to timey. Clock is a C-lock. Clock, C-lock. We are C-men. We are being locked into this realm. C-lock. Yes, the C-men. Was time used to tie and lock us in this trap? A lot of people say time is an illusion. But while we're here, we experience it. Or we experience cycles of the realm. C-men must be C-locked, and time is the weapon used against us. This would make more sense if we were infinite beings. Yeah, if we were infinite beings, time could be used like a weapon against us. If you created a simulation where you experience time as an endless being, first off, it would be the only way to experience death or a fear of non-existence, because if you're infinite, you wouldn't understand those things. I wrote, never pray because you place yourself opposite to the predator. What is opposite of prey? Predator. Why are you praying? You're putting yourself second to something else. I don't think God would want you to put yourself second to something else. And if there is something else in existence that wants you second to it, that's not God. That's not my God. I don't know who that is. That's a creep. Okay, I read that. Never pray because you place yourself opposite the predator. Pray to the predator, the predator. If you break up predator, it's the predator, what came before time, the thing that came before time. And you're opposite to that. Time may be the thing it used to lock you in here. The predator, the predator. I refuse to pray to this lowercase g God. I don't care if it is all that there was before time. I turn my back to it. Would you want to worship at the local holy priest? These are some just like cute ones. Usually if something is holy, it doesn't hold water. Warships are used in war to blow holes through things. No wonder the priest is holy. Laugh out loud. The demonic archon loves to refer to us as food, or as Morpheus said, just a battery. We were bread. What the fuck is bread in this reality? We were bred. I lost my place on here. The demonic. Okay, there we are. Bred. We were bred by our parents. Parents. Now that's an interesting one because you could either say it's a pair of ants or a pair of ents. ENTs, like ants, but energy beings. Ents, I think. Pair of ents. Because what else could it be? But E is used a lot to describe things that we deal with. I've noticed that in the language. I'm going to add more to this list. I should have been writing a lot of the shit I've been thinking down, but I don't care. I turn my back to it to look priest. We are bred by our parents and born into this realm as a fetus. Feed us. Feed us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, feed us. Who the fuck are we feeding? And why is it saying feed us with our babies? Don't 600,000 kids go missing every year, something like that? Why are we in a realm where there seems to be an entity that consumes children and enjoys it? We're also in a realm, according to Dr. Marzinski, where the same mind parasites that I talk about, the mind virus that I talk about, hates babies. It hates babies more than anything. Of course it would want to consume them, devour them, and sacrifice them. This shit may get a lot more evil than people realize. Like, what's going on in this reality is probably gets 10 times more evil than any of us actually realize. But anyways, the demonic archon, because if you got to imagine, if there is a dualistic nature in reality and there's ultimate good, then there must be ultimate evil. And if ultimate evil is sort of deceptive the way ultimate evil is in this reality, and there's this many people going missing every year and nobody knows what the hell happens to them, they just poop up and vanish and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, this thing's consuming these people. Anyways, the demonic archon loves to refer to us as food, or as Morpheus said, just a battery. We were bred by our parents. Oh, I already read this. And born into a realm as a fetus. Yeah, of course. Souls are for the bottom of our shoes. That's the only other place you'll hear the word souls. For the bottom of your shoe, to be walked on. The word we use to describe the thing that we walk through the dirt with is the word we use to describe our very essence. Why didn't we just call our essence dog shit instead of soul? Why didn't we just call our essence trash? Would that have been way too obvious? It's still pretty obvious, just people don't think like this. Souls are for the bottom of our shoes, and if you have issues, well, is shoes issues? Is shoes. It's talking about us. We are souls, and we have issues. It's telling you you're a shoe. If you have issues, well, it was right in the language. Are we here to suffer? We even call each other food. Honey, sweetheart, baby. Goes back to fetus, which goes back to feed us. And dear. Deer is also known as a doe, which goes back to bread. It's interesting the way this works, but who set this all up like this? Because there's no way that, it was just a coincidence this many times over and over again. Goes right back to bread again. Speaking of food, don't forget to eat a healthy diet. Healthy. Don't forget to eat your healthy diet and your meal. What the fuck does me-ill break up into, guys? Me-ill. Why isn't it me healthy? It's always bad. But motherfuckers will look at this 25 words in, will go, yeah, but you're crazy. Motherfuck you, man. Your bitch ass is just too fucking stupid to see past Channel 10 News, you fucking mouth-breathing dodo bird. Anyways. We even call each other, okay, I read that. Meal. And don't forget to improve your diet. Write that one up, guys. Oh, am I still a fucking crazy guy? Diet. Me ill. Healthy. Just, rights are very important here in this realm. Right. I wrote all the different types of right because there's a right, R-I-T-E, like a right or a spell in casting. Right's, no, right's not really spelled. It's more like I don't really know. I don't know. I'm not into this. I'm not that into Dungeons and Dragons, I guess. You would think I know what right would mean because I play RPGs. What is a right? I don't know. But anyways, I know that they have rites of passage and stuff, like basically like a contract or whatever. Right, the right one. There's a name used, right W with a W, and then right WRITE, writing RIT writing, maybe casting spells or contracts, as we refer to it as spelling, and another form of it as cursive. Spells, curses, and rights. So, like, guys, I don't blame people when they start saying all this spell, even though I talk shit on it about them casting. So I think that they did all this to make us believe that. I mean, I don't know, and look crazy. It's all part of like some gigantic form of MK Ultra to make people controllable or something. I don't know. Do not refer to Africans as black men. What is black men? Black men. Yeah. Or Asians. Asian? A jinn is a fucking demon. Why are we calling them Asians? That's a jinn. Or Germans. German. That's what. That one's almost funny, to be honest with you. I mean, it's like Germans. Like, oh my god. Or Swedish. Swedish. Oh my god. Talking about our food again. Or Hebrew. Hebrew. Why are we always food? Like, what is this? I'm Greek, so I don't have to worry about it, but I'm still American. I can. What is a mare? I don't know what a mare is, but I know what okay. I used to have bad nightmares, so I'm assuming that even if I could mare, I shouldn't. We should rename our country to a mare I can undo. That would make more sense. Or a dream I can. A dreamican. Yeah, a dreamican sounds more beautiful than American. A dreamican. I'd rather be in a dreamican than an American. I don't want to mare this environment any more than it already is being done by others. I also forget to tell you guys not to forget to earn you guys know where this is going. Earn your cash to pay your mortgage and bills this week. Earn. What's an earn, guys? That's where you earn your cash. We are C-men. C-ash. To pay your mortgage. Mortgage? Mortgage? What the fuck? What the fuck? And our bills. What does bill break up into? Be ill. So I'm praying. So I'm paying to be ill, age, and go to the morgue. So work till we die. And it's right in the language. Plain as day to see. But people would still call me crazy. You ever stop and think, man, this dude's making a little too much sense, though. Maybe he ain't crazy. Maybe I'm just a fucking brainwashed retard. Why is his name Bill Gates? Be ill Gates? Would you walk through gates that made you ill? I'd stay the hell away from that thing then. Hell, if it was up to me, it would be arrested and charged with crimes against humanity. Not to mention human beings can exist. Oh, no, this is totally a different comment. That was a comment I copy pasted talking about the 4 states humans can be in. Happy, sad, angry, and fearful. 3 of them feel bad. So right off the bat, I'll just read it because it's a quick. Not to mention the human being can exist in 4 states: happy, sad, angry, and fearful. 3 of them feel bad, and happiness is fleeting to the human avatar. So our existence right off the bat is 3/4 misery, 1/4 that feels good. Not only is fleeting, but seems to speed up time faster and goes by quicker. The work week feels like a month, while the weekend feels like a few hours total. It's true. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? It's almost like the Archon speeds up time when you're enjoying life. Like, let's get through this part and fucking slow it down again when they're suffering. During the work week, And I know that the weekend is 2 days and the work week is 5 days, so of course it feels a lot longer, but it feels a lot longer. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one off, guys, and I'll catch y'all on the next one if I could find the program I'm using. Oh, I'm right at. Oh, dude, it's a good thing I cut it right now, dude, because I'm at 29 minutes and 21 seconds on this motherfucker, and I can only do 30-minute segments on this new recording program that hasn't been glitchy so far, so we'll stick to it. But yeah, anyways, what was this video about? I had something that wasn't the word wizardry, but hopefully I covered it all, made my points, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.